Site One and Ewing try to like just, hey, we're willing to like integrate and like we can get y'all pavers, we can get y'all sand, we can get y'all soil and all that. And I was like, cool. He's like, we can bid any price you have. And I'm like, all right, but like that's not the only reason why we do business with certain companies is because if they can't give us the same service, like we literally can text Manny like right now, you want to order, he'll get it to us later in the day. And Site One won't do that. Ewing can't do that. And they also don't have the same trucking infrastructure as Cowboy. I told him, I said, if you ever want to get our business, you gotta have all the dump trailers, all the 18-wheelers, all the bulldozers. I said, my guys spend 2 hours at Site One to try to get materials. Like Cowboy, that does not happen. We're in and out of there under 30 minutes.
But there's something to be said as well for being loyal to.
Yeah, and also like it's not just about price. Also the loyalty and like just the relationship that you have. Like
the pricing difference is the maybe 5%.
Yeah, if I save like $5,000 a month, it's not worth it. But yeah, and then the relationship we have with our nursery is good.
Yeah, let's not mention that name yet.
It's called Our Nursery. All right, so we are on I-10. We are heading towards another Columbia Street project. This is probably our 5th one now. So this is the Heights, Houston area. We are going to be doing another cantilever pergola. And if you remember in one of our first videos, we had that issue with the city of Houston. We've actually got that one fixed. It's all ready to go. But we're going to be doing another one in the Heights and a little bit smaller. It also has a kitchen and a few other things. So I'm excited to share that with y'all. So we're doing the day 1 there. And then after this, we're going to be heading back up north to Spring to go see the final shots and final details of the patio cover project, where we have the pavers, the big patio cover, the pergola, the recessed spa, you know, that whole job. I was there yesterday. It looks incredible. And then after that, we'll go swing by some of the job sites that we had seen in the last few weeks. We'll finish those up, and then you and I are gonna be taking the final shots over there in West U for that deck, that Trex deck and that turf project. So we got a lot to do today. I'm excited to show you all this stuff. I think we got today's gonna be really cool because you're gonna see the beginnings of a project, kind of the middle of one, and then a couple that we are finished. So it's exciting. Stay tuned. Show you all the plan. So on this project, we're doing this is the cantilever pergola. So here's our bird's eye view. So this is where our first post is going. This is where our second post is. This is the width, the length. So this is the spec between the connection of the roof and the pitch that we have to do. And then, interesting. So yeah, we got this whole thing engineered. Let me show you this. This is the most important part. So this is a side view of the pergola, the roof, and then the footer. So if you look here, look how much bigger the footer is in the post. It has to go out. It's almost like 3 or 4x, like 3 or 4x the width of the post itself, and then it's going another 2 feet deep. So this is a significant footer. And then we're also going to add a footer for the kitchen. You'll see the bird's eye view of the area that we're doing this at, and I'll bring all over there later. But we were talking with the client, and I was telling him, this is my first time here because I didn't sell this job, but we're pushing this fence back a foot so that he gets more like pool deck space, so he can put lounge chairs or just even a place to kind of sit, because you can barely walk here. And then I saw this canvas, which actually, this looks really cool, this canvas style canopy. But I'm like, man, we're already doing a cantilever pergola. Why not just do another one here? And I was kind of jokingly telling him, he's like, well, that's actually a good idea. So we could come 2 posts, 3 posts maybe, and then come out like this and then stop it like right here. And you could be sitting here and be under the shade if you wanted to. So I'm gonna get a measurement for that. So I'm gonna do that right now. Let's get me a measurement here. And then outdoor lighting. I told him we got to do outdoor lighting all around here because he said he wants it to look sexy. Those are his words. So yeah, he's probably going to do a 10 by 14 approximately by another 10. Yeah, so we got 10 by 14, so 140 square feet. And then we're gonna do wash lights for the side of the home here, and then we're gonna do up lights, those V lights. So the V light will go, start here, go down, and another V light go up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Yeah, I'm thinking like 20 lights if he just wants to do one, but maybe we do 40 if he wants to do the double. But I think we might just get away with just doing down lights. So 20 to 40. This construction stuff is really fun. I love landscaping, like the softscaping, but anytime we do any kind of hardscape or any kind of structure, I love coming to visit the job sites. And in particular today, came by, saw another opportunity to build another pergola at this beautiful Heights corner home. Like this home is has such a cool configuration, and my head was kind of running wild. And the client was like, I kind of jokingly said, we could put another pergola here, and he's like, really? Oh yeah. And I didn't think he was going to be serious. He goes, well, if you think there's an opportunity for it, he goes, now that I've already hired y'all, he goes, I'm more excited. I want to do more work. If you see an opportunity to make this space more creative, let me know. So we're gonna send a little change order for some lights, but hopefully we can also get another pergola approved to go over that pool that he has right there. So it's gonna look sick. But I love coming to these jobs. So we're gonna head over to the to that deck project with the kitchen. We're gonna take our final shots, and then I'm just gonna do my final inspection, and then we're good to go. So let's head over. I don't know why they did this. ¿Cómo están? Hey, él te dijo que pones los sunshines allí?
Yeah.
Looks like shit. No bueno, güey.
Ya, pero él me los pidió él.
Ah.
Yo nomás le iba a poner las blancas, pero me dijo él que le pusiéramos esas.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell him to get rid of those sunshine ligustrums. Está bien. Under the tree, they just look like, that looks like shit. That needs to go. But everything else looks great. I don't know if y'all remember the border that we were discussing with the client on the previous video. See how this all looks great? Look how it ties in with the pathway. Boom, boom. Nice, neat. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. This looks a lot better back here. These are those pavers that we talked about. We reused what he had in the back to match what he had done in the front, and then put in those new beds, new trees, new magnolia, new beds over here as well. We're gonna straighten out this fence over here, but this job's done, man. A couple of weeks after it gets plenty of irrigation, plenty of sun, this entire yard will be green. We'll be taking photos then. Super happy with how this turned out. The biggest concern was sloping and drainage, and we executed that to perfection. Very proud of the guys and the production on this. Let's go check out the next job. Come with me. All right. Oh yeah, I forgot that we have to seal. Countertop guy had an electrical fire at his shop.
Yep.
Hey, what's the deal with Neil? Any update here?
Oh, let me call him real quick. I'm pretty sure he's able to put it in now.
Okay, so Neil had an electrical fire at his shop. Let me show you a photo. And he wasn't able to make the cuts necessary for this job. So that put it, yeah, kind of crazy. So he would have had this in like a week and a half ago. But now he's ready to do it. So Anton's gonna call him, get him set up so we can just come in here, get this knocked out, get the equipment in, get the egg in, so that we're ready to go. Yeah, so we're done here, Hector. Let's go to the patio cover job, bro. This looks great. Are you filming?
Yeah.
That's why I hate pea gravel for just walking on, because you feel like you're walking through snow, you know? That's why Black Star or like limestone's a better option, because it doesn't mush in, it distributes your weight better. But what we're gonna do here is put in some mulch glue for the client. We're just gonna do that for her because she's been great. But you know, they have steppers here, so it's not a big deal. But just thought I'd mention that. Oh, look at here. Okay.
So we call America that, right?
Polysand,
Yeah.
fence straighten out,
Yeah.
fence over there, remove fence.
Yeah.
We got seal deck, countertop. We're good?
Let me make sure they did the walkway and stuff.
They did good, dude.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, I mean, go check it. Go check it. Go check it.
So it's off right now, but when we flipped it all on, we're getting power into the box, into the control box.
Yeah.
And we checked both of the hots to the neutral. It's 120 to both, and then across both is 240. So power's getting there, but we checked all the fuses, and it's like, okay, this is beyond my knowledge. So we're gonna have them come out and take a look. I did talk to them, and they said sometimes, even if it's wired correctly here, but if it's not wired right at the breaker, they said it sounds like it's either a power issue or it could be a control board.
Where's the control board?
Oh, it's in the box.
Can they get to it
What?
from this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why these panels have to be removable so that they can.
Yeah.
This whole thing has to come off.
Okay.
So Bernard, you guys are going to cut this today,
Yeah.
so yeah.
Yes.
So I think you got
Wanna-
2 sections.
Yeah, 2 sections.
Okay.
Yeah, but I really like how the Trex closely match the spa. Looks incredible, man. And like I told y'all in an earlier video, when it rains, come over here, Hector. So when it rains, water trickles, goes into the vault, and show them how the vault looked like before. Water trickles and goes to the sump pump. And we got to design these to be removable. So whenever they got to do maintenance. But Trent's going to be meeting with us to do the to check out the 3x3s. Usually we don't do this many 3x3s. We typically use them as steppers, so they're just like in a linear, singular fashion. When we do the diamond stuff, we usually just use 2x2s. But the 3x3s look great, man. I'm really, really happy with how it turned out. You want to see the screens? Yeah. I think he has the controls out here. ¿Cómo estás?
Yeah.
So, over here. So, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So there's 4 different screens. You can control them each individually. So if I wanted to do 1, which is that one right there, look. I just stopped it. If I wanted to go halfway with it. Hey Bernie, I'm just playing with it. Still jugando. And then look, I'll do, if I want to just keep it right there, and let's just do number 3 since it's in front of us. Isn't that incredible? Especially if you were cooking here and you had a lot of sunlight coming in. You can stop it right there. Yeah, that's so sick. I'm gonna do this at my own house. Let's do number 4. Like if you wanted to have like a nice little ambiance, you know, make it all dark. Estás bien, estás bien. No te preocupes. Dude. This is insane. Let's put them up now. And then I can have 3 go up. Also, change the different. Oh yeah, look. Every time I click it, it gets brighter. I'm trying to change the warmth again. I'm not sure how to do that. Pretty cool. What other remotes do we got in here? Oh wait, I think, does this do anything? Turn the fans on. Turn those lights on. That do anything?
Yeah, I made them warmer. I just put them back to warm.
Oh, there's the fan. You see that TV right there? 9Gs. That was like my tuition when I went to a private school when I was a kid. 9K, dude. But he said you can spray water on it. You don't have to cover it. Same with the sound bar. It's like completely outdoor graded. Bernie, that looks great. It looks good, dude.
Look good?
Yeah. Are y'all gonna do the bar?
Yeah.
Just on one side?
Yeah, just one side, he said.
Okay, cool. I'm glad y'all are doing that. So this was a part of the original design, was to do a bar, basically a high top out of the Trex all the way around. But he nixed it and said he just wants it on this side. So I'm glad they're at least doing it on one side, because this is the side that you would sit on. And you have a bar here, you got stools. So it looks sick. Let's put the screens down, Hector, from the outside. And they're nice and sleek. Like they're not really an eyesore. And it matches like the trim pretty well, matches the sconce lighting. So it's not like severely out of place, which I'm very, very happy with. Nice. This is incredible, dude. Yeah, turf we just got in yesterday. They're gonna build a little bar out of the Trex right here. And then they gotta build a couple access panels. And then...
Are y'all done with that side, or is that like phase 2 or something?
That's just grass, and we put some flags in for him. Okay. That's done. Yeah. But
so this
very, very happy with this. Like I'm so impressed with Tony and how the whole team did, dude. Yeah. It's right. It's like something out of when I walk back here. Every time I come here, I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh yeah, it's awesome.
And he like, none of this is like cheap stuff. So everything is like high quality material, like y'all's product, the Trex. Like, glad he didn't do wood. He went with 100-gallon trees. You know, he went with to do these screens. I mean, they're just incredible. I don't know if did you see him work yet?
No, well, he was playing with them when I walked up.
So you can pick there's pretty much like 4 zones. So let's do number 3. Oh, number 3's right here.
So he went all out.
He went all out.
This is the type of customer you love, huh?
Yes.
So I mean, what, if you don't mind me asking, how much was this project? Probably $200,000.
But that's what we cost. That doesn't include the 50K spa, 9K TV, all the grills.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what we charged. Yeah. But honestly, like, it's a pretty solid deal.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because we took, I think, exactly 3 months.
Well, when I say ooh, that's because I couldn't spend that, not because it's like y'all
I
charge too much.
don't think
you know what I'm
anybody can
saying?
spend that. Why someone should choose these over form in place or standard concrete pavers?
So with cast stone, what you're getting is more kind of aesthetically pleasing look.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little bit more expensive, but at the end of the day, it's a better product. So you get it allows you to get the smooth finish or the mountain slate finish, which mimics natural stone. The biggest benefit of these when you're forming and pouring is that, you know, you set these and you go, every time they're going to be perfectly square. It makes it for an easy installation process for the guys.
Yeah, and that's the one thing that I like about it, because you pull them off the truck, you install them, you don't have to form and then come back another day, pour, come back another day, take the forms off. That's definitely like one of the biggest benefits. And on top of that, it's a premium product. And anytime you try to do smooth finish or with concrete, it's kind of, sometimes it can be inconsistent, especially if you want tan colors, you know, that graphite color they all have. So that's why I love this, because it's easier, and in some cases it ends up being cheaper than doing pour in place.
So I agree with that. A lot of people don't really understand that, because they say, okay, it's $750 for a yard of concrete or whatever it is. I'm just throwing a number out there. And a lot of the hidden costs, like you said, waiting. You got to come back the next day and tear those forms out. So that's a lot of time that you're waiting.
Yeah.
When you can lay these and you can get out of there.
Yeah. No, that's definitely the benefits, because you're able to install something that's luxury, but in an efficient way.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, we're really, really happy. I was really excited to share this. It's been a while. We started installing this like in February, but we weren't able to like get the rest of it in until this was kind of slapped in, and then boom, it went by fast, dude.
Well, I think it all ties in together. You got the natural stone, you got the trees here. It all ties in together and works together to make a great.
All right, thanks again for following along. I hope y'all enjoyed visiting those job sites, and we'll be pushing out more content. Please comment down below what you'd like to see more. Thanks again for watching.